Week 2 anniversary players are here, but we already had them in game and now they are available in gallery. And today we will be ranking them in 3 categories: dub, mid or L, based on their stats, attributes and shard prices. Let's get started. First of all, we have Diogo Maradona for 1500 shards. His previous card was a right wing and this time he gets a cam, and this card also looks very solid. He's got very good pace overall, very high shooting, good passing and very high dribbling as well. Obviously because he's Maradona, and for a guy who's 5'5", he's got decent physical, 4-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves, which I'm sure a lot of you guys will appreciate because you guys like to do that elastico. And then he's also got high medium work rates. Overall a decent looking card, but natural cams are not as quick as you want them to be, but he does get plus 10 acceleration boost with this shadow striker skill point, plus you can also run him at right wing without losing OVR. He's got perfect body type for the current meta right now, so Diogo Maradona is going to be our dub tier card. Next we have Ibrahimovic for 1250 shards. Now this card here is completely opposite of the previous card that we checked. He's freakishly tall, 6'5", but he's got decent stats on paper except that pace. I know 131 sounds very high, but right now at this stage of the game you want to have 140 plus pace minimum. His shooting is always going to be great, dribbling is okay except his balance, and then obviously he's going to have very high physical, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, no issues there. Although his previous card had 5-star skill moves, so this is a downgrade. And then he's got high medium work rates and roulette as his base skill move, which is a dub for a tall guy like Ibrahimovic. And like I said, he doesn't fall in that meta category. Cards like Eusebio, Cruyff, those guys play much better in game, again because of the high pace and small build. So Ibrahimovic here is going to be our mid tier card. Next we have Van Basten again for 1250 shards. Another 113 OVR striker. Marco Van Basten is one of the popular strikers in this game. This guy was hands down the best striker before they nerfed stepovers, but now it's a different story. He's not as effective as before, but he can still cook. He's got decent stats. Again, not the fastest, but also not the slowest. Shooting is always going to be elite. He can shoot from any angle with any foot because he's got 5-star weak foot. Dribbling is also good, and then he's also got good physical. High low work rates, probably the best work rates for any attacker, and then he also gets roulette. Marco Van Basten is the only tall striker that can do well in a different meta. You can run this card with a second striker, someone smaller, maybe Eusebio, Dembele or Cruyff, and I think he will be a very good partner. So Marco Van Basten is going to be our dub tier card. Next we have Gyökeres for 800 shards. Another striker, and this guy looks like a carbon copy of Marco Van Basten, except the pace is a little slow. He's 6'2", same height as MVB, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, max stamina, good shooting stats. Obviously not as high as MVB because he's 112 OVR. Dribbling is kind of decent as well. He's got better balance than MVB and Ibrahimovic, good heading stats and better strength. And then he also happens to have high medium work rates and a roulette as his base skill move. Looks like a decent card overall, but again 131 pace is not good enough. But if you want to pick the best striker between Gyökeres, MVB and Ibrahimovic, my personal suggestion would be go for Van Basten. But again, if you want to save some shards, then definitely go for Gyökeres. So Gyökeres here is going to be our mid tier card. Next we have Socrates for 1000 shards. One of my favorite cards to use in this game. Like Socrates center mid cards, I like to have tall midfielders. He's 6'4", he's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves and max stamina, which is perfect for a box to box center mid. He's got very good pace for a center mid, and especially for a guy who's 6'4". Shooting is good, passing is elite, dribbling is okay except his agility, which could be the only flaw that this card has. He's more of an attacking center mid than a defensive center mid, and then he's also very strong with 132 strength. Work rates are fine. Great card overall. It's a bummer that he's got very low agility. 105 is going to be very bad in game. He's going to feel like a truck in game, so Socrates is going to be our mid tier card. Next we have Osimhen for 600 shards. I'll be honest, the only thing that I like about this card is his in-game face. I think this mask looks very cool, very different. I think this card would have a great potential if he had 4-star skill moves. EA Sports just like to ruin it every single time. Other than that, he looks like a great striker. He's got 4-star weak foot, which is okay. Good pace, good shooting, decent dribbling, good physical and heading stats, high medium work rates, and like I said, 3-star skill move rating just ruins this card. 4-star skill moves is bare minimum for any attacker, so Victor Osimhen is going to be our L tier card. Next we have Jonathan Tah for 450 shards. A nice deal in my opinion. He's very tall, 6'5", so that's always an added bonus for a center center back. Very high defensive stats, 140 strength, low high work rates, best work rates for a defender, no defensive traits whatsoever, and 450 shots for this 111 OVR center back seems very tempting. I wouldn't recommend claiming him, especially at this stage. We still have 2 more weeks to go, and then there is Puyol as well. So Ta is going to be our mid-tier card. Next we have Yildiz for 450 shots again. Now this could be an interesting prospect here, but I'm not going to lie, they may have messed up his hairline. And the reason I say he looks very interesting is he's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, good pace, good dribbling stats, decent shooting. Work rates are not the best. He's also tall, 6'1", same height as Bale, which is a lengthier body type, so that may end up affecting his dribbling overall. Overall looks like a great card, the only flaws being his work rates and the fact that you cannot play him anywhere else. So Yildiz is going to be our mid-tier card. After that we have Lilian Thuram for 1250 shards. The best defender in FC Mobile, not the best fullback, but best defender in game. And that's for multiple reasons. He's very strong for a fullback, he's got very high pace at the same time, good defensive stats, very high reaction stats as well. He's 6 foot tall, he always gets good work rates, and then he also gets dives into tackle. It does not matter how good or bad his stats look, his cards are always demonic in game, and it doesn't matter how many shots he is. If you need a right back or even if you need a center back, you should definitely go for this Thuram. You can play him at center back without losing OVR, which is a huge dub for these anniversary cards. So Lilian Thuram without a doubt is going to be our dub tier card. Next we have Samuel Eto'o for 1500 shards. Now this card is an anomaly, a glitch in the matrix. Eto'o as a right wing just doesn't feel right. He should have been a striker, and he would have been a crazy striker option. I mean, look at the pace on this card. 142 acceleration, 142 sprint speed, 143 shooting as well. Dribbling stats are very high. He doesn't have the highest physical stats, probably because he's a right wing, and then he's got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. He's 5'10", which is perfect height for an attacker right now. High medium work rates, a roulette as his base skill move, which is perfection. Now, there are 2 flaws with this card. Number 1 is he's too expensive. 1500 shards is just way too much for Eto'o as a right wing. You can obviously run him as a striker without losing OVR, and I think he will be a better striker option than Ibra, MVP, and Gyökeres. And the other flaw that this card has, he's got 4-star weak foot and he's right-footed, so if you want to use him as a right wing, so that's going to be a bit problematic. So Samuel Eto'o is going to be our dub tier card. Next we have Kevin De Bruyne for just 800 shards. I'm not going to lie, a card like this for 800 shards looks like a steal. And Kevin De Bruyne is more of an attacking center mid card. He looks perfect. He's got decent height, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, good pace, good shooting, good long shots. Passing is obviously always going to be goated because this is Kevin De Bruyne we're talking about. And then he's also got very high dribbling with 140 ball control. Defensive stats are not that high, but I guess you can run him alongside a defensive center mid, maybe like Vieira. And then physical is also decent, high medium work rates, and roulette as his base skill move. Overall, a perfect center mid option. And if I had to pick one between him and Socrates, I would probably go with Kevin De Bruyne. And he's also 200 shards less. So Kevin De Bruyne is going to be our dub tier card. Next we have Lucho Diaz for 800 shards. Look at the stats on this card, boys. 140 pace, very high shooting, very high dribbling obviously, 4-star, 4-star weak foot after the update is actually very good, high medium work rates, and a roulette as his base skill move. Unfortunately does not get a single trade, which actually makes no sense. 800 shards for a card like this is a very good value in my opinion. Now obviously you can wait, maybe they will drop 113 OVR left wing, possibly Vinny or Janola. 800 shards, once again a great deal, so Diaz is going to be our dub tier card. And next we have Carlos Puyol for just 650 shards. This again looks like a very good deal. I mean, the stats are very good. He's got very high acceleration, very high reaction stats, good defensive stats, good physical, high defensive work rates, power header, and dives into tackle. The center backs right now are hit and miss. There's only few center backs in game that actually stand out in game. Every other center back just plays the same in my opinion. But Carlos Puyol is going to be our dub tier card. Next we have DeMarco for 450 shards. An attacking left back option. He's got very high acceleration, very high reaction stats, decent defensive stats, good physical, high medium work rates, and whole bunch of traits as well. He doesn't have the best defensive stats for a fullback out there, and also his physical is kind of low. But if you are trying to save some shards and you need a high OVR, a left back, you can definitely go for him. So DeMarco is going to be our mid-tier card. And lastly, we have Wanja Milinkovic Savage for just 300 shards. The best value for your shards in week 2. I have tested him out. You can definitely check out that video. And the reason he's so good in game again is because of his height. And then stats also look very good. 130 plus every key stat. He's also got long throw trade, which is super helpful in head to head. Overall, a crazy good looking card, and 300 shards for him is an absolute steal. So Vanja Milinkovic Savage is going to be our dub tier card. We're not going to rank 110 OVRs. Like I said in week 1 tier list video, you want to ignore 110s and try to use shards on 113s and 112s. That'll be it for today, boys. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Subscribe for more epic FC Mobile videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.